Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Caught Lookin. As always, I'm your host, Meg, and joining me tonight are Kelsey, Molly, and Mikayla. I am also excited to announce that tonight we are debuting our brand new segment, Across the Diamond, where we invite women from across the league to join us and talk baseball. Joining us this week on our debut episode is Blue Jays fan and co-host of the Jaybird Watching podcast, Liz McGuire. Liz, thank you so much for joining
What
us
up?
tonight.
Yay!
Let's
Woo!
go.
Hi, Liz.
Hey guys,
Yay.
thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. We're so excited.
I
I'm
just
so
got
excited.
pumped.
I'm geeking out.
I'm because like when I was at the game and I was watching, we'll get into it, I was at the Cleveland game, and every time I see Stephen Kwan, I'm always like, I know somebody who just collects big Stephen Kwans, and like I know it got love from Tops and that was sick, but it was just like just so cool, and I love it when people collect one guy. It's like this is the guy that I collect, but like Pink Man, that's the way. That's the
Thank
way.
you. I appreciate it. I love a niche collection. I love when
Yeah.
people I have so many friends that are like they collect one dude and it's like a deep track.
Yeah, one dude. My buddy collects a guy called Chris Colabello, and he got caught for PD for the Jays. Like,
That's hyper specific. I thought mine was hyper specific.
yeah, he
but-
maybe he was like we had him for like 10 months, maybe.
That's
They
fantastic.
could be pen pals now. I'm not really sure.
Just a special interest.
Yeah,
I love it. Oh, I love that.
yeah.
So for everyone who doesn't know, Liz was famously on Tops Now
Yes.
card.
I'm a collectible. I'm here.
Yeah, oh,
Okay,
she is. Come on,
Nice.
okay,
Okay,
ready to
so-
go.
here I am.
Look, there it is.
Okay, what makes this insane is I'll get into it, I'm sure, but I am a Tops Now card because I got drunk and I sat in the wrong seat. And that's what happened. And I had 2 beers in my hand. Anyway, and so I did almost die at the baseball game. That did happen to me.
As it happens, yeah.
As it happens. And I was like sitting like way out in the third baseline, like like way out there, like not even on the back, like on the side where the third base is, like outfield, like in like 30 rows back.
Oh, geez.
And I'm like, just it's country night, and I'm seeing double. I'm like, let's go. And I'm like, I turned this bad Bo Bichette. I turned to my buddy, and I'm like, that was trash. We robot umps. And I hear like then everything goes black, and I hear someone scream in the distance, and I realize I've been hit by the ball, and I'm like, this is embarrassing. I was like, this is really embarrassing. So I'm just gonna be like really cool about this. I was like, I'm just gonna play this off really cool. Okay? Children around me look like they've seen a dead man. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I stand up and I was like, guys, I'm okay, right? Like, I'm fine. And I have the biggest lump on my head one could ever see. It was massive. I was massive because the ball was traveling at 110 miles an hour. And
Hit it
so
again.
Bo Bichette, Mets
Oh.
legend Bo Bichette. And I still have this lovely mark on my head. There it is right there.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
do. And so anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. No, it wasn't. Like it was like, and then some lady took the ball and wouldn't give me the ball, which is weird.
You didn't
'Cause
even
I
get
had-
to keep it?
No. A lady took the ball, and then the kids were chanting. Everyone was chanting, "Give her the ball." I go off to get medical attention because again, it was 110 mile an hour jammer, and yeah, she ran off with the ball.
What a bitch.
What and like
We
also,
hate
like,
her.
what is really gross though? I'll tell you what is actually disgusting.
Was it Bo Bichette's wife?
No, although like.
That's so good.
No, it wasn't. Although I didn't realize what a big deal that was, so I started talking to other fans. I didn't know that leaked out of Toronto.
Oh my God, yes.
We are
Oh, yeah.
aware.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
yeah, that was weird.
Very
So anyway, no, maybe it was, but no, it wasn't. So what's gross is I had the stitching embedded in my head for 2 months. So my DNA's all over that weird ball. Like, and so
Yeah.
I'm like messed up. Anyway, so I'm messed up and like I'm icing my head. I'm on the concourse, and her and her husband walk by me, and I'm like, hey, I got really hurt. Can I please have the ball? And they laughed at me.
Wow.
They laughed at
Wow.
That's evil.
me. Evil. And I was like,
That's
you know
insane.
when you see someone, you're like, oh, you're like a problem. So I was like, okay, cool. Have a good night. I was like, have a good night.
Yeah.
Cool. And I was like, I had a plan that I was gonna go out after, and I was like gonna do all these things, and I was like gonna leave town that night to catch my nephew's Little League game the next day. I was like gonna keep drinking, and my friends were like, the Jays medical staff's like, I signed something I couldn't read. I don't even know, and I was like, and I leave, and they give me a Tylenol and some ice, and like. Okay, I'm like weird. So I go to finish the game because the Jays have a rally. So I go and finish
Of
the
course.
game. And then I go to leave. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and my buddy's like, you have to go to the hospital. I was like, yeah, I probably should go to the hospital. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm gonna go to the hospital. Because like I just waddled down to the hospital. And like I knew it was bad when the security guard was like, you gotta go in, man. You gotta get in there. And I was like, yeah, and I'm full like my full J's gear looking like a joke person, like somebody you dress up as for Halloween. Anyway, so I took a selfie outside the stadium to tell people that I couldn't party later. And then I tweeted it and it went viral and I became a Tops Now card.
It's
Here is one.
beautiful.
For
Wow.
those listening audio, I'm holding up my trading card, which I myself sent in because my signature is like in the database. So they authenticated the signature as like kind of a
That's
joke
amazing.
for my friends. Yeah, man,
Dude, if,
I'm
if I send you mine, will you sign it? I'll donate to concussion research.
sure, man.
Hell
Yeah. So anyway, and then I donated $5,000 to a kids concussion hospital.
Wow,
I
good for
accidentally
you.
got in these. I was also in the New York Times, and I was in People magazine. I was in sport. I was like way too many places. My face was too many places because I was like, "Hey, Jays, some lady stole my ball. It was a weird night. Could you hook a girl up?" And I look, and I was like just sitting there, and I looked down 10 minutes later, and it had 10,000 retweets and 10 or 15 million views. And I was like, nope. And I threw my phone across the room and I finished watching my television show. I was like, I'm not. And
Not
then
doing this.
I'm not doing this. And then but what I didn't know, because I'm not a boy and I don't get in fist fights, because it melted down into my face and I had two black eyes for 2 months.
Holy
Two
shit.
months.
That's crazy.
The
Except
pictures are
everybody,
awesome.
yeah, everybody
They're
kept buying
awesome.
me and handing me beers. I would literally walk down the street, somebody would hand me a beer. I was walking in the concourse. I was at the back of the Jays game 2 days later, and somebody fed me a hot dog from their hand, and I was like, okay. I was like, yeah. And like I was just like Toronto was very nice to me. Everyone was super nice. Jays were weird. Jays were weird.
I bet they
They
were.
got real weird.
I could
But
definitely see
all
that.
Toronto, like I was on the subway and a woman's like, I've been so worried about you. And I was like, all right. And we talked about our summer vacation. That story. That's the long story of why I'm a collectible. And I will say, collectors spooked me a little bit because I was a collectible and I just got dirty DMs, weird ass DMs. My DMs were
Oh,
insane for like a
no.
while. And it was
Mhm.
everybody just being like, can I have one? Can I hit it? And I was just like, no, because I'm too head injured to make any decisions. So they're all mostly under my bed.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the story of the time
Oh,
that I sat in the
man.
wrong chair.
That's
Hmm.
crazy.
See, but you're solidifying my concern about Stephen Kwan thinking I'm a stalker. Like that just
Okay,
I don't
well,
think he does. No,
you're
were you
not
stalking
going
him?
up to Stephen Kwan and like
You don't know
being
me.
weird.
Do you wait for him after games?
no.
Oh yeah,
No,
there we
I was
go.
gonna say,
I
are
have
you
a problem-
outside the players'
Yeah,
parking lot
yeah,
waiting
I have
for
a
him?
No, I've
problem
never done that.
No,
There,
I have a
see,
problem
you're
with
fine.
grown-ass people waiting for games for players. If you have a kid with you and the child wants to be there, that's okay.
I'm gonna use my son
Yeah.
as a
Yeah, no, for
uh,
sure.
like a
For
human
sure.
shield. I'm gonna be like, oh no, this isn't for me. It's for that guy.
It's for that, and that's okay. Like that's it. But like if you like, I just waiting. Like
Ours is kind of like right at the end of the street too. Like our
I've been
ballpark's
there.
yeah, like it sits
Yeah.
in Carnegie in Ontario. Like the player's exit is literally right into the street. Like it's
Yeah.
not hidden in any way. So it actually is pretty crazy. I remember seeing Lane Thomas pull out one night, but I was in a car, so I wasn't waiting for him. But he like pulled out in his car and he had his window down. I was like, Lane Thomas.
Yeah,
And he
that's you can do that. That's like
he waved. And I
what's
was like,
weird is that the
wow.
Jays, we're like urban downtown. So they roll up on bikes, like pedal bikes. Like I took a picture.
There were definitely some guys who lived close enough who would scooter in. I
Yeah.
think Eli Morgan used to do that. I
That's
think
so funny.
Clevenger used to like skateboard downtown.
Yeah.
That's such a
and-
Toronto thing, though. Just
Yeah.
And like I retweeted a photo of it was what was it? Oh, the pitcher who got busted. Like literally he just became really bad and never became good again. But maybe he'll be good
That's
again.
a lot of them.
No, Bowden Francis. He had just
Mm.
thrown almost two no-hitters in a row, and it's just him leaving outside the stadium on his pedal bike, no helmet, and I was like, my guy.
Bro.
And like I tweeted it out, and then it was on SportsCenter the next day, and I was like, but it's so, and like even now, like because the Cleveland Stadium has like stuff. There's like empty space around it, right? You have some empty space around there.
Mhm.
We are downtown. There's nothing. So the players walk up and they like you just see them walking to the stadium in the doors that you would go in as a fan. But it's so
Oh.
full of people. you don't really know. Like you'd have to really know your players to be like, that guy, that guy, or wait at the gate. But Vladdy has an entourage who picks him up under the dome in a car. But a lot of the guys live in the condos around because housing in Toronto is extremely expensive.
I've heard
So
that, yeah.
you know, like
Mhm.
it's like my 500 square foot apartment is over $2,000 a month.
Gross.
That
You want to move to
and
Cleveland?
yeah, in a bit,
No,
in a bit,
not
in a
after.
bit, in a
You
bit.
could probably move to Cleveland and then fly to the Toronto games for less than
I
that
could.
on plane.
But anyway, but like, yeah, but the players are all over. But anyway, so that's my rant. That was my long ranting intro.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
I'm just out here, man.
Beautiful.
I'm just out here.
Yeah. No, we love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Guards and the Jays played a 3-game series this weekend. Guards only took one, which was kind of a weird back and forth game, but we did score. Poor Scherzer.
Poor man, poor guy, poor guy.
He I love him. He's crazy, man. Him and Hedgie are still like apparently BFFs and text all the time. But we just took him to the bank in the first inning with 5 runs, and Martinez just had his number, man.
Yeah, 2
Angel
home
was
runs. Incredible.
Yeah.
How long does a player have to play after their prime to like ruin their career stats to like lose the Hall of Fame bid?
Oh, I think it's a while. I think it's a couple. I think it's a mix of keeping like years, then playing in lower leagues and getting some DUIs. That's my theory.
Because
Yeah, I think you gotta ruin your reputation a little bit.
Yeah.
We signed him. We wanted him. I wanted him. I still want him. I still want him around. It's when nobody wants you around, I think, maybe. And your reputation is ruined.
Yeah, which he's always been kind of I mean, Mad Max, for God's sake.
He's
Like
crazy.
he's always
He's a
been
wild card.
insane. Yeah,
I
exactly.
love
Yeah,
that.
you don't know. Because like he could pitch a good 6 the next day. You don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How's he been
He
so
was-
far this season? Like I'm looking up his stats right now, and
But just ERA is maybe 7. Does he have a 7
no,
ERA?
it's 9.64.
Yeah.
What?
That's like not good. Even if
There's
you took
only
the number,
10 strikeouts.
If you took the number and
No,
put
because
it
he hasn't
upside
hit
down,
his. He
it'd
needs
be
to hit
6.
his 35th hundred, right? And he didn't get it against the game.
Yeah,
against us?
he had 1 strikeout left, and
to
he
hit
hasn't gotten it.
3,500 strikeouts, and he was
Mhm. He
they
couldn't
expected
get
him
it.
to get it against the Guardians, and he didn't get a single strikeout against the Guardians.
Yeah, no, that's bad. It's like
He only
really-
needed 1. That's crazy.
Only
only
needed
needed
one,
one.
and we're bad. Like I don't know. Like we love striking out.
Yeah, that's our favorite thing.
was
That's our
gonna
favorite
say.
pastime right now.
Yeah, the worst thing also is like you can tell it's a him problem because like against all odds, like that didn't make sense, and he couldn't get one. He was just
Yeah, Kyle Manzardo's on our team. He's
I was
loves
gonna
to
say,
strike out right
like,
now.
we're definitely like a chasing team. I mean, I don't know a lot about like stats and the actual hitting coaching going on, but the plate discipline has been a problem for like a couple of seasons now. So that is, I mean, that's just really surprising because we don't see the ball particularly well. Stephen Kwan has always been like, and Jose have been the ball knowers. Like, they don't take a lot of walks and they are really good at seeing the plate. But even Quan and Jose have both had trouble this season so far.
But
Too
for some
swinging.
reason, we only hate Stephen Kwan. It's fine.
You can't hate Jose.
no, I was like, I don't even hate Jose. I love Jose. I was like at the game, and I was like, that's Jose. He's awesome.
Dude,
Like,
he's so
No.
cool.
No, there's a lot
Yeah.
of Cleveland fans who are really, especially since there was a big push to extend Stephen Kwan last year and into the offseason.
I thought we were gonna get Quan for a while. I thought maybe we were gonna get Quan for a bit, and then we didn't.
That
There's
no one
definitely a
did.
lot
I
of
would've-
conversation
Yeah.
about him last deadline,
Yeah.
but a lot of people are saying it's time to have the conversation about him, which I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of the Blue Jays roster and stuff, but he has been like a point of contention for a while now about extending him and what he's worth. And there's been speculation that he is maybe feeling that a little bit, or is maybe kind of tanking in a way.
Oh,
I've only
Okay.
seen anecdotal evidence of that, but there are some fans who are just like he has like his body language hangs off of him a lot, so you can always kind of tell like if he's injured or like not feeling it, and he looks kind of weird to me right now. He just doesn't look like normal, and I do wonder if that's starting to boil up again because I feel like it happened last year too, where it got close to the deadline or it got close to talking about what we were going to do with him, and he kind of like starts to really sink a little bit. I
Okay,
don't
hear
know.
me out. He just can't go to the Yankees. I can roll with
Yes.
anything but the
Mhm.
Yankees.
Guys,
I
Let's
really
go back to the
can't.
West Coast, honestly. Like
the nighttime
Oh.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be in the nighttime league. I'll miss him. Okay, but
Yeah.
hear me out. If he becomes a Dodger, I'm getting they have so much cute merch. I'm about to be
No,
unbearable.
no.
I thought you were gonna
No,
say something else. I
their
thought you were gonna
merch-
say you were gonna
This
like
is a
blow
problem.
up.
You know, today I was pondering. I was like, if I were gonna Dodger player shirt, I'd get Mookie Betts. And I was like, what are you doing, man? I was at the World Series. I was there, Game 7. I was there in person.
They are the
Yeah.
evil empire. I cannot.
No, they
Ah.
are, but like their
Yeah,
merch
you're
is
supposed to
so
hate 'em.
cute.
So cute.
I
I like.
They just have
yeah.
so much of it. Like it better be cute. They have like endless
It's so
options.
cute. They have so many options, and so I do think about that, and then no, I just think about the
gotta
merch.
look
When
on
I
the
think
bright
of my
side
when I think of
sometimes.
my new team, when I follow Stephen Kwan, I think about the merch that I will now have access to because being a fan of a small market team, we have ass merch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sucks. And every time anyone drops like a new cool thing, it's like, oh, available for 29 teams, Guardians not included. Every time.
Literally.
Well, the Expos always are.
Yeah. Well, because they're actually the 30. They're like 30 teams, and then it's the Expos instead of
Expos.
the Guardians.
Expos. Yeah,
like,
I
guys,
will say
we
the
exist.
Jays have cute stuff, man. Like the bird is
I know
cute.
the bird.
Well, you
is
guys have
cute.
the best uniforms in baseball,
It's
in my
good. And
personal opinion.
I'm wearing like a 90s, like the 92s or whatever.
That's
No,
great.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
I am. There you
awesome.
go. And like I have the powder. Like you put a bird, a cute bird. I'm there for that, man.
Do you like the sexy
Yeah.
bird logo?
No. I don't like it.
Wait, what's
Oh,
the
no.
sexy bird logo? Can someone describe this? I don't think
It's
I
well,
know
it's
it.
sexy. I don't know how to. It's like
Is it the muscle
bird's
bird you're
just-
talking about? The muscle bird?
yeah. I don't know
The
what
muscle.
do you
It's the
guys.
muscle.
Yeah. I need
Yeah,
to
we call it
looking
the
a
muscle
little.
bird.
Oh,
I
sorry.
hate that logo. Hate that.
Oh,
Logo.
I
Yeah,
just
I don't
Googled
like
it.
it
Oh,
either.
that makes me
Oh.
It reminds me
uncomfortable.
of Poochie from the 90s.
Is
You know,
it
in terms of-
2000? Is 2003? It's an old logo.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
So it
he is
didn't even
kinda
have it for
sexy.
long. We had it, but here's the problem with the muscle bird years. The hat was just a T, and we've never had a T, a
I
letter
was
on
gonna
our
say
hat.
this looks like Texas.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like Texas.
Yeah.
And so
That's
those were
weird.
dark times. And then they were doing something weird. And then we had the black sparkle jerseys, I call them. And then we went back to blue. And yeah, no, I don't like that one. No. But the Jays generally, they got cute stuff.
No, I
Well,
know.
you've
So
at
if we
least
get
got
traded there, I'll be
a
okay.
long history of the same name thing. Like that is still a
Yeah,
problem here. It is still an
are
issue.
you well, like what's the vibe on? So I went to a Guardians game and a couple of them in 2024.
Good year?
Yeah, and yeah, did they make a run? They made a run that year. My buddies
Yes.
went
Yeah.
against Detroit to support them because like that was kind of our
That was
second
when
team.
Class A was cheating.
Oh, he's so good though.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was cheating and he was still good until the playoffs, which we
good?
still haven't found out quite yet if that was like part of the cheating.
I
or
remember,
not.
yeah, I remember watching Quan just get on base every time. And
Yes, that was
Class
the
A
why
crush.
is it always on base season.
And then, so I saw people who were really like into the old brand. Like people were like, bring back the Chief and do the thing. And like,
Yes.
I really like the Guardians logo. I like the statues. I was like, this is cool. I'm surprised they didn't always have something tied in with it because it's really beautiful. Because I didn't know this, but when you're walking to the stadium, you have these gorgeous,
Yeah.
gorgeous
It's
Art
so
Deco
cool.
They're
statues.
beautiful.
Guardians of Industry, and I was like, these are amazing.
Mhm.
And they played it off like it was some kind of just I don't know, like it was like a half-assed rebrand, and I was like, this is amazing. I
No,
love
it's
the
so
merch.
good.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the and yeah,
So sorry, I was saying I'm a huge Guardians
Yeah.
rebrand fan, like probably more than the next person, because one thing I love is about Cleveland in general is like it was like literally built in the back of immigrants. Like our entire city is just full of
Yeah.
people who came here to work hard, and like that's who built this goddamn statue.
We have like our own mini villages. Like we have like
Yeah,
a
and it's
Slavic.
so
It's
cool.
cool.
It's
It's like a
cool.
mini New York.
And so the fact that we were like because like when you think of Cleveland, like as a Clevelander, like that's what you kind of think of. Like you think
Yeah.
of like the different melting pot of Cleveland, and the fact that we have this team like now named after it, like that means a lot to me. I'm a huge fan, and they're
Yeah,
gorgeous.
and,
They're
like
so cool.
they're so gorgeous. Like they're like
Mhm.
like mass. I was so impressed by them, and I was just like, this is amazing. And I was like, people hang on to things, and I don't know why, but they really, really hang on to things. And I feel like when you put your identity in something too hard, it can be a problem because things change, and when they change, you feel like you've got left behind, and then you
Yeah.
feel disenfranchised.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they made a great decision. I was pushing for spiders. I was like,
My
oh,
husband was
they're gonna
pushing
be
for
the
spiders for sure. But I was
they're
like,
gonna be the spiders.
I don't
But
really
I
need
loved it.
arachnid.
Yeah. Anyway, so I loved the rebrand, but I did see a large contingency of
Yeah.
people rocking the Chief still.
It's partially just like people don't want to buy the new merch, which like it's fucking expensive. Like
Oh, dude, yeah.
my dad still has old Indian stuff. Like that's the thing is there's like a lot of discourse about if we're like shielding it or hiding it, and that's like never been a thing. Like
Yeah.
my parents live in New York, my stepmom, and she's like, I heard you can't even wear Chief Wahoo to the stadium, like they'll kick you out or make you
That's
change.
not true.
It's like
That's not true.
just like
No,
the
no.
misinformation that comes
absolutely
around
not.
it is like it's made like our rebrand and the merch that comes from it always kind of have like I know everyone's very like scrutinizing of any merch that comes out, so I understand why it's been kind of like a slow go and a slow rollout because, you know, you guys have the bird and you can always kind of like do retro gear and like
Yeah,
kind of meld that
yeah.
into modern stuff where it's
Yeah.
like we just rebranded a few years ago, so the merch is like starting from scratch, and if
But-
you want to put retro stuff with it, it can
sucks.
be really difficult.
And what will happen is the kids when this becomes the children's logo and then they get older, that's their like
Hmm.
I hate the Angry Bird and I hate this I call it like it's like the angry it's like there's the muscle bird and then we have the Angry Bird coming out of J. And all the kids of now are like, I love the Angry Bird. Because that was when I was a kid, the black sparkle jerseys. And I'm like, what the shit?
Oh, I see. I don't like that. It
Is
looks like
going
minor
on.
league almost.
But it will. But like the point is that the Guardian stuff will take in 10 years from now.
Oh yeah.
And because that
Oh,
will
yeah.
be the kids is this jersey like that was my team, Guardians. They
Yeah.
won't know.
Yeah.
But like I will say this: when I see somebody wearing a Chief Wahoo hat,
Yeah.
I'm like, I go,
Oh yeah. No,
It's shocking, even
I
to me.
do.
I live here.
yeah.
oh,
That's the
I'm
thing,
like,
like a
because
jump scare
you have to like
sometimes.
kind of discern, like you have to tell, like, oh, I'm, you know, sometimes I just am like, that's the just like it's an old piece that they're wearing, but sometimes you can like tell that
That's
they're
a new. It's a,
egging it
no, no, I
on.
don't care.
It's
If
like
an
their
old,
They're like in the
personality.
stadium doing
Yeah.
it
yeah,
on
if
purpose.
it's an
Yeah.
old hat, I won't. That's whatever. You got an old hat, like it's
Yeah.
been a chat. If it's a new hat, it's a new hat. Like that's a new
Yeah.
colorway. That's a new
Well, it's
hat.
because also they have to, the MLB occasionally has to print them and sell them in order to keep the copyright or
Yeah.
the
That's a
trademark or
whole
whatever.
other discourse that
Yeah,
happens on Twitter
exactly. And it's just
every
because
season.
exactly because every like 2 to 3 years there's going to be a bunch of Wahoo hats that are being sold
At like Rally
Lids or
House or
something.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like,
They're
no,
bringing
guys,
it
they
back.
just have to produce them or else it's going to go into, you know, the common universe or whatever.
Universe,
And
yeah.
anyone will be able to be able to reproduce it, which that's why they still give Expos gear too. Like they want to keep the copyright so that it doesn't go out.
And the
And,
hats, those hats
know.
are good though with the tricolor.
oh yeah.
Good hats. And like I'm annoyed. I'm a little bit annoyed because like the Expos were like we had two teams, the Jays and the Expos. Expos predated the Jays, and like Quebec is like I mean they almost separated. They literally had a vote to separate from Canada. So the Expos were like the Expos were like and the Jays hated each other. Ontario, Quebec hated each other, and that was but what's crazy me is like people in the States relate to them as the Nationals. Well, that's the Nationals, the Expos. I'm like, no, that's Quebec. That's our lost team. That's Canada's lost team. Like, anyway,
They took
the
them
logo's
from
left.
us.
The logo. No, there was time for they couldn't support a team. There was time for them to go. I'm happy they went.
I actually didn't really know that lore, so that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like yeah. Anyway, I do miss having two teams in Canada because I will say this. Rogers owns everything. Own my internet we're on right now, own my phone. They own the stadium, which they renamed. They took for Skydome. They renamed the Rogers Center. And I work for the Ted Rogers School of Management. It's like everywhere. And so I'm like, And like today, I was like, hey, our main meetup place is the Ted Rogers statue because
Oh
he
my
put a
God.
statue of himself outside the stadium he bought and put his name on. But yeah, and
that's
so
gross.
I do miss having two teams because it would cut the market.
Mm. Yeah, honestly, that sounds like some American billionaire shit. If I
It is. No, they are American billionaires, but everything's
Oh,
heavier.
that makes sense.
Yeah, everything's heavier here because we don't have as many competitors.
Oh,
Mm.
man.
Think
That
of like, what if there was 3 billionaires? That's it. 3.
They own everything.
They do. In fact, we had a bread fixing scandal here because the 2 billionaires who owned the grocery stores were price fixing bread.
Oh my
Literally
God.
letting us starve.
That is actually I really didn't think about that. But it's like when I was younger and watching, you know, us play Canadian teams or like playing in the NL and AL, I miss when the pitchers had to hit.
I miss that so much.
I
man.
think that was fun.
I
I think
remember
that was good strategy because
Marcus
you always had
Stroman
some
hit a
guy who
dinger.
sucked who was
Yeah,
coming up
Marcus
to hit.
Stroman could rake. He was a little bitch, but man, he could rake. And like Yeah, I missed that too, man. That was like, because things got real weird. Yeah. Is there
Yeah.
any, there's no difference really in the leagues anymore, right?
All right,
Yeah,
so
that is
question
kind
for
of like
you.
that.
Yeah.
Of your current starters, who do you think would rake if it was NL rules, old NL rules?
Oh man. Who's fit right now? Gosman, no. Gosman's not gonna rake.
That's
All
what I
the
was
everybody's in the injured list. Everybody's
Yeah,
on.
When they showed
Okay.
the IL list during the broadcast, I was like, you
And
poor
we still
Toronto.
lost.
I
Oh
know,
my God.
right?
Cease? I feel like he could
Yeah.
rake.
I was like, Cease could. I think Cease could. He's got some meat on him.
He was really skinny when he started, though. When he was playing
Wait,
out west, I feel like.
I'm obsessed that he looks like he could be a model, but instead looks like he hasn't
Chooses to
showered in
He
look
does
like
6
he
he
weeks.
does a
does.
different look like every
I'm
season.
He's so
obsessed with
hot,
it.
but like,
Good.
what are you doing, sir? You
Yeah,
could
his
like
mustache era was a lot better. Like
I
he was
like
looks
the
like
looking
a
kind of
dirty
Is
fine.
he
hobo
still in the
now.
mustache era?
He has a beard, right?
Maybe the
He's
mustache is just
He's got a
thicker. I don't
mustache, I
know.
thought. He looks like a pirate, I think.
Yeah,
I'll
I
see him
thought
tomorrow, I think.
he had like a
Yeah.
Sasquatch kind of era too, though. He's been like trimming and removing
Okay.
and shaping all
I say I
sorts
I
thought
of
I
don't know.
colors.
I
saw
love
him
his
today.
vibe. Well, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I thought I had a card of him on my desk. I do. I have a pink card of him somewhere. Where
I
Of
was
we
gonna
course
both
you
say
do.
who
do.
could rake on our team out of the starters. I was
My
thinking
gut is always Tanner, just because
no,
he's
I was
No,
gonna say he's
I don't
kind of
think
a
it's Tanner.
bitch.
Tanner is a bitch.
I don't think so.
That's so
Like I think he would
I
mean.
think
strike out every
Gavin could
time.
mash. He wouldn't be able to run, but he's
He
so
doesn't have
big
to
and
run. He's mad. He's got to
strong.
mash. He's got all he's got
Yeah.
to do is
Yeah.
mash. That's like
Exactly.
when I was saying, like, so today is the 7th anniversary of us having Vladdy, and like when the first
Oh.
season we had Vladdy called up, he's like young, and he was kind of out of shape because he didn't have to run because he was so good at mashing. He just didn't have to. And then he got here and was like, oh shit, I got to be a bit athletic. And then he did. He got in great shape, but it was just like, it's just like if you get real, and like Kirky, he can't run. Alejandro Kirk can't run very well at all.
Wait, the Blue Jays had the highest BMI, I remember. Like that was like
Well,
one of
no, no,
my
no. It wasn't.
favorite
It wasn't. No, it
articles.
wasn't. It wasn't that. I think it was the highest BMI for catcher and pitcher. It's when we had Alek Manoah and Alejandro Kirk. It was
Yeah,
like that.
that's
The
gonna
heaviest,
that's gonna weigh the
the
average a
heaviest.
little bit higher.
Yeah, yeah. It was the heaviest one. But I don't know. We had Vogelback for a bit there, so
Oh my
that'll
God.
tip you out.
Dude, Kirk is just a fucking fridge, man. That
For
he is a
sure. But
square.
I will say he cut a bunch of actual cut weight. Like
Did he?
Kirk,
I'll have to
yeah,
look up a.
Kirk was more around, and then he cut weight, and then he
Good for him.
yep.
Good for
Because he's
him.
always going to be short, but that's the thing about Kirk, man. He was like the Jays were sent a scout to go look at somebody else, and they saw him on accident because everyone discounted him because of his body style.
Yeah.
And then there we go.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this article and it's from 2010, but it's the all fat guy baseball
No,
team.
no.
And
Oh
it's just
yeah.
it's just
So-
somebody taking like one of the fatter guys from all these different
Was
teams and
Cologne
like
still playing
mashing
then?
them together.
I think he
2010,
would.
probably.
2010. Yeah. Dude, his home runs as a pitcher.
He got one. He got one.
Yeah, he
He
did.
got, no, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
I
It's
watch it
awesome.
sometimes. Yeah.
I
It's
also watch
sexy,
it
man.
sometimes. I'm married to a Mets fan, so we watch it a lot.
That's great. Poor guy. Is he okay?
No, not
Yeah.
in general.
Neither is
No,
Bo Bichette.
they're rough, dude. Today
Not
we
in
were
general.
watching the game, and Bo was sitting there, and I'm like, do you
Yeah.
think Bo regrets everything, right? Like
Yeah.
Bo like left like a World Series contention team, and now he plays for the Mets, and they're tough, tough to watch.
Yeah, the Mets are not doing. Again, we're sorry,
They've-
Ash.
Sorry,
One of our
Ash.
contributors is also a Mets fan, and she's like, well, that's the
Yeah.
nice thing about being a fan of two teams because I can just pretend that the Mets don't exist right now.
Yeah, the Mets they're tough
Which,
to watch.
fair.
They've lost 15 of their last 17 games.
They had this
That's-
similar problem in 24 though, didn't they? They like lost their first like,
yeah, but then they
13
had this
games or
relief
something.
pitcher who just like got pissed one day and threw his glove into the stadium
Oh,
and
yeah.
and I forget his name.
I remember that.
And then after that, for some reason, somehow that sparked a whole new thing.
That
But
was
there's
like the
also
OMG era.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
That was
yeah,
the
yeah. And then
Grimace
they had
era.
the Grimace. They had the Grimace era.
That
It was
The
all
end of
about
it.
That was circus baseball right there, man. When they
Dude,
had
I
Hawk
love
Two
that
others.
shit. I love how insane Mets like when they were on their 11-game losing streak, the broadcast was saging the field. Like
Yeah.
they had their on-field correspondent out there in front of the field, like with sage
So
lit.
the
And I was like, I
Jays
love
could
this.
never do that because they owned the media.
Oh,
They own the Sportsnet is owned by Rogers. The stadium
Oh
is
my
owned by
God.
Rogers.
Oh
Everything
my
is owned by
gosh.
Rogers. So we
This
don't get like
podcast is owned by
so
Rogers.
well, the internet that we're broadcasting I'm on is
Whoops.
owned by Rogers. So, but yeah, so that's like a weird thing where it's like we're not gonna get anything like too wild.
Fun.
Mets
Well, I mean,
broadcasts
I'm
are
not a-
great. I look like
Yeah.
if I'm looking for games, like I have MLB TV. Like I like Blue Jays games too, but I like watching like Cubs broadcasts because they're always talking about something goofy and random, and they're
Yeah,
kind of like homoerotic a little
yeah,
bit on
yeah,
the
yeah,
Cubs
yeah. Yeah.
broadcast. And then like the Mets has, well, I know that their producer left. They used to have like those crazy shots, and they were just always really interesting to watch. So I do like, even if the Mets really suck, I still like watching their broadcasts if we're not playing because they're interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Mariners have the
I
Australian guy.
I actually don't love it. The
I
Australian
think
guy.
it's
I don't.
funny. I'm like,
I think
why
it's
is he here?
the one guy I really have enjoyed is for the Phillies, John Kruk. I am a huge fucking fan.
Wait, he's on the all fat guy baseball team.
Dude, okay, the
Oh,
one
the crossover right there. There
Wait,
we go.
I swear that I saw him on there.
By the way, I was rolling through that. Kelsey dropped the link in our
I
little
died.
Zoom
Yeah.
chat here. Hold on. There was a guy that I was looking at when I was scrolling through this list.
Yeah,
Oh,
John Krug, infield,
Dimitri-
outfield, and he's got like a mullet. Sorry,
Dude,
go
dude,
ahead.
he's
Dimitri Young.
awesome.
Dimitri
Young,
Young
he's right under
is
John Kruk
a
in there.
tank. That man, 300 pounds
Oh,
with a
whoa.
nickname, Duh Meat Hook.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
some
I
like
remember
real
That's-
CC
that's-
Sabathia as a starting pitcher.
Yeah,
CC
old
Sabathia
CC,
mentioned.
when he was on the Yankees, he was a skinny little boy when we had him, but yeah, he gained a couple pounds when he went to New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kirby Puckett's on this list when that
Look
man
at it,
is
look at the
just
dump truck on him
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
this
could
is
he,
like
that Kirby Puckett's like super incredibly
2010.
athletic.
This is when like the internet
that's
was
all
so
muscle.
good.
Yeah,
This-
Yeah.
On Puckett,
Mhm.
that's muscle.
Yeah. I had it my dad had we had a dog growing up named Kirby, named after Kirby Puckett.
Was the
There you go.
dog fat?
He was a sheepdog, so he was like huge.
Oh.
Really good at
Oh,
baseball. He's like really
He
good
was
at
actually
track.
he just like hit dingers all day long,
Yeah.
really. Just mashed.
I do love naming animals after sports players. Like I would love to have like a dog named Kozar or something like that.
No, you gotta do first name and last name though. You gotta like.
Oh
give
yeah,
it
well
to
his
everybody else.
his
Get over
full
here,
legal
Tanner
name
Bybee.
would be no. You got to do.
Don't get
I had a
Tanner
friend who named his lab after Lofton. I'm
That's
like
a
I
good
like
name.
I like
That's good.
Lofton for
Yeah,
a dog.
that actually sounds like a rich boy's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
great.
does.
Affluent
Low-key.
blonde boy.
Okay, I know I'm gonna go off topic, but I have a question. Tomorrow, my team is playing Boston, but they don't have any management. So what?
They have no coaches.
The limo that they used to pick
Oh
them
my
up
god.
was crazy.
I didn't know. That was
Like a
real? I thought it
hostage
was
Yeah,
a
that
real.
was real.
That's
The
so
black
Coaches
car?
for hire picked them up to take them to the airport after getting fired.
I would
It's like,
be on
dude,
the
it's like any reality
news,
show.
bro.
It's like you are not gonna have the Bachelorette. You are.
But-
do not
Okay,
get your
and so
rose.
the fun thing. Oh wait, no, this is actually the Orioles. But the Orioles are actually having a Bravo night with like Real Housewives coming to the park.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm
man.
like, that is.
That's on. I'm
Wow.
sad because like
Appropriate.
I'm sad we're not doing heated rivalry because that's Canadian. It was filmed around here.
Yeah.
And we're not doing heated rivalry night. Like, come on, eh?
Missed
That's-
opportunity.
That's dumb.
No.
Homophobic.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would say the Jays organization is probably not homophobic, but I will say that like they're not fun. That I can say.
I know. I
But
want
it-
Hello
yeah.
Kitty night. Like when is Hello Kitty night coming
Why-
to my ballpark?
Yeah, we had
Why
Hellcat night. Yeah,
Why don't we have an anime night? Why can't I have anything
we just had
nice?
SpongeBob night yesterday.
Dude, that was so cool. I want one of those jerseys, honestly.
You had to pay extra. So like, okay, so I will say
Yeah.
this. Tomorrow, I've taken half a day off work because my friend's in town, and we're going to line up at 2 o'clock for this stupid ass Ernie Clement hockey jersey night.
Hockey jerseys
'Cause
are
they only
sick,
give it
though.
the first
What were you
15,000.
What were you guys handing out on Friday night? That was like a 4-hour line or something.
No,
like
I
that?
will say this. This is they conflate things. Okay, I'm gonna say. So it was every giveaway is like that. So it's like it was Y2K jersey hoodie night. But like I will say this. When you stretch 15, because they give it down to the first 15,000 people out around downtown Toronto, the lines look really long. But like it's
Can you
not-
only go through one?
No, all
one
the gates
door?
are open.
Okay.
All the gates are open. But like it just trails you. You get like you maybe
Yeah.
like but like so it's always kind of the same. Although since the team did start to win, the giveaways are like I used to be able to roll up like an hour before, and now I literally can spend 2.5 hours in line before it opens, but only because my buddy wants it really bad. So I'm like, we're gonna make
The
a day. We're
baseball
getting
hockey
snacks.
jerseys are really cool.
We're doing
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
and she was gonna turn it. She wants to turn it into a jersey dress. She's gonna good at sewing. I will update
Ooh.
you on that.
Yes.
But I mean, I was a little annoyed because Taylor Swift did 6 dates at the Sky Dome. Okay, and she sold out 6 dates. And my friend was like, "Well, it's Taylor Swift has a crazy, but like not like the Jays ever do anything wild." And I'm like, every game on a Friday we have lines up around the city, and I was like, capacity's capacity, let's go. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. But like people
I'm
were
waiting
like,
in line for 2.5 hours for a jersey.
no, but and like 2.5 hours before the gates open.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's like
yeah.
4 hours before the game.
yeah,
Oh
but
my
like it's
God.
cool because they put all the merch. It's like our 50th anniversary, and they have all the trophies out. And they have
Oh,
the cool.
cool.
Like you can go see Vladdy's
Nice.
home run derby chain that he won in Seattle, and like it's gonna like the Renos were really good in the ballpark. We're gonna waddle, and the dome's closed, so it's real warm in there. And
Oh,
I'm just gonna
nice.
waddle around and hang out. I've been sneaking in the same refillable cup all year, so I haven't really been spending any money. So that's been good.
Shh.
But you can't bring those back. I've been bringing mine back every time.
They confiscate them at the gate in Toronto.
What?
They catch you with a bucket or
The
yeah.
souvenir cup.
Yeah.
Dude, I bring mine in every time, and I
Dude,
think
but
you're
okay,
supposed to.
The Guardians have like the best food policy though, man. I show up
Mhm.
in the
Dude,
summertime,
yeah.
what I do, I show up, I'll cut up a whole ass watermelon, and then I'll bring tahini and I just eat there. And I have like a spoon
Yeah,
and a
can you
fork.
bring your own food? Because the
Yes.
Jays
Oh,
get
yeah.
You can bring a
So
whole
you
ass
can also-
pizza in there.
Yeah,
I
we bring
got
pizza.
Dave's Cosmic Subs, like
Somebody
Yeah.
brought
tons
in
of
a
shit.
rotisserie
My
chicken
theory
once.
is
Awesome.
this. My theory is this: the policy's so good, it's got to change soon. Because it's just like nothing is like easy or good anymore. And like this one, like
I think there'd be a
is.
mutiny. I don't know.
Well,
I
we'll see.
really
We're
think it would be a
getting
problem.
there's
I think it cuts
we're-
down on the food lines in a good way though, because
Yeah.
they don't have the infrastructure to
They certainly
support.
don't market it either. Like I found
Yeah,
out I had to
truth.
like look really
Yeah.
deeply into it. It's
Yeah.
it's not on the website really anywhere
They don't
except
want
like
you to
the
know.
policies.
well,
Yeah,
and
so
also
it's
they
well-kept
close
secret.
half of the concession stands on the upper deck.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
looking one time for something. We were on the upper deck and I'm like, oh, let's go ahead and see what they have. I walked literally around the entire deck and I would say 50% of the concession stands were closed.
So
during the
I was
game.
there. Yeah, I was there. Like I've only been there like for 2 games, but one of the games, my friends had DJ Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal,
Oh,
Robert
hell
Allen.
yeah.
Wow.
And
We had a
and
couple of our friends go to
so
that.
in Canada, our alcohol policies are really like buttoned up. So you can't bring a beer into a store. You can't into like the stadium store after the game.
Oh yeah, no, we can't do that either.
I walked in with beers, no one bugged me. But after the game, after like they stopped selling beer in Canada at the 7th inning, they don't sell it. You can't buy it. But they had DJ Diesel on the field. I was buying massive cans of beer and drinking them in the sun, and like I was having a great time. And I was like, this is the best. This is the best.
I do remember
Like,
that day.
Shaquille, what like was he
I didn't
like?
even know he was a DJ. When I saw that promo pop up, I'm like, who?
Yeah.
DJ Diesel? Who the hell is that?
And all the players are on stage with him.
It was the
Yes.
it was
Oh
like
my
a
God,
fever
it was
dream, and
hysterical.
it was like I don't know what your degrees is, but for me it was like probably 39 degrees Celsius. Do the math on that. And I remember feeling something in my shoes, and it was just my body sweat trickling into my shoes, and I thought I was gonna die.
Okay, that is 102
And I
degrees
thought it was hot.
Fahrenheit
I thought I was
in
gonna
in
die.
American units.
In
That is
American
hot.
units. It was hot, and then
Yes.
and I thought I was in a fever dream. There was
Yeah,
DJ Diesel.
fair.
What
Yep.
am I doing? How is
No,
it
that
like,
absolutely feels like a fever
That feels
dream.
right.
Yeah.
And but I was like, you guys got the best fireworks. We don't got like America loves
They are
fireworks.
very good
And
at
I love
fireworks,
that about
yes.
America. America is like, we're gonna do lots of and I'm just like, okay. I
People
love this.
stay for the fireworks show even after like devastating losses.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they
I-
do.
I-
Please.
They're like,
I
we
will-
need to
Really?
feel joy again.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
really do fireworks like you guys do it, and it's like amazing. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, the summer
come for
games
July
get a lot of
4th.
traction for that. Like
Yeah,
the kids
I've
love
actually
it.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm on a break from America. I will be coming back.
I
but
don't
I'm,
blame
No,
you.
and fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm on a bit of a break.
Yeah.
I would love to be
Um,
on a break from America.
No, I was just a
Yeah.
little bit annoyed when there was a threat to annex Canada, and I was like, I can't go. I can't. We're just out here sitting here. All right,
Like we are supposed to
have-
be friends. Why are we
We
not
have
friends
no
right now?
army. We don't have an army. No
Send your
army.
hockey players over. That's
You
about
did. You have them already.
It's true.
They
Get
all
all of
play
them.
here.
But I will say, but like, yeah. So that was like, but the DJ Diesel in the field was amazing.
Can we talk about how your team is like a quarter former Guardians?
Yeah, I love. That's why I meant. Okay, I can't
Can
remember.
you please give us Ernie Clement back?
No.
Please?
Oh yeah, we
I
got
kind
it
of
from
want Hemi
you.
back. I don't know.
Yeah, we.
Well,
okay,
no, technically, so Ernie came up in our system,
Okay.
and honest to God, I keep having to look this up because I don't believe it, but he only played like 60 games for us.
Yeah, so I was talking to my friend about this at the game. I was like, we didn't grow Ernie Clement. Somebody else grew him, and he
Yeah.
wasn't very good. And then we got him.
No, he was
and he
really
decided
bad
to be
for
really
us.
good.
Yeah,
And that's like
because also he was on the Athletics for a hot second
Yeah.
too before he came to you guys.
Yeah.
He's bounced around
he's
just
bounced
a
around
little
like,
bit.
and then he decided he's gonna be really, really good.
Yeah.
But like, what was the trade there? So did we get Hoffman from you?
No, not Hoffman.
Okay.
So you guys currently have Andres Jimenez,
Yeah.
Ernie Clement, Miles Straw, Shane Bieber. You used to have Nick Sandlin. I don't think you have him
I don't
anymore.
think
He's
we
a
have him anymore.
bullpen pitcher.
Yeah, yeah.
That he came over in the Jimenez trade with you guys.
Yeah. Who did we
Um,
give you?
I don't know because we immediately traded him for Luis Ortiz to the Pirates. And
revenge.
then that happened. So
Yeah,
and then
pretty much.
Emmanuel
And-
Clase decided to adopt Luis Ortiz, and that's when
Ha!
corrupt
everything-
him.
So the trade is like essentially built us a very
dead.
good team.
It's dead.
Totally.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently,
you guys
so
are
the,
welcome.
so the Clase trade, because we got Clase from the Rangers years and years
Oh,
ago.
we got
Yeah.
Spencer Horwitz and
Oh,
minor
that's
leaguer
it,
Nick
Guards legend.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is where is he? Is he the Pirates? Where is he now? Somewhere.
Horowitz?
Yes. Do you have him still? No.
He is
You have a slinky on your hand?
Pittsburgh Pirates.
He's a
Yes,
Pirate.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel bad because he signed a ball for me, and I have it not on display.
I did trade a card with Miles Straw once, actually last year, and that you guys were at the World Series, and he was like, "Hey man, let me get back home from the World Series." I was like, "Yeah, man, take your time."
Yeah, okay,
I'm
so
good."
that's the weird thing. Apparently, Tyler
Casually.
Heineman has been hitting up people for high-end cards. Be like, hey, I'll take your like Jackie Robinson, it's like super fancy card. I'll give you on-field advantage. Come meet me on field, and everyone's like, go away, pay the money. Tyler Heineman, pay
You
the
have,
card money.
you do have money.
I can
No,
look up
but-
your contract right
Yeah.
now and know how much
I know,
money you have.
He keeps like, and they were blocking, and they stopped. He did it like a couple. He's doing it's like that's his way of doing things.
I mean,
That's
low
bad.
key,
Mm.
I would fall for that if he
I,
was one
if
of
he was
my.
good, if he was better.
Jackie, it depends on the card. It depends on the
Mhm.
No,
card.
he was going after high-end cards. If he was like, if it was somebody better, I'd be like, yeah, sure, man, cool.
Yeah, Miles Straw traded for a Miles Straw card. He gave me a Jose Ramirez autograph for one of his cards I had. And he was like, yeah, but he's like, you gotta wait for me to get back to the States. I was like, yeah, man, you take your sweet
You
time.
take your time.
Are,
You take your
you
time.
go win a World
You got things to
Series.
do.
You
Yeah,
got things to do.
he was so nice about it too.
Dude, I love Miles Straw. He's really fast. I
Yeah,
like that.
that's
He's
about it,
fast
but
at
yeah.
running.
I was like, that's
Yeah.
that's about
That's
it.
He
it.
previously was a Gold Glove in center field too.
Yeah, I thought we
Ross.
were getting that. I don't know if we are, but he looks like this is my problem. Is I get him and Jeff Hoffman mixed up a lot visually. They look the
Yes.
same.
Yeah.
We have a lot of guys who look the same on our team. All the pitchers look the same right now. It was like Cease, Ponce, and
Oh,
Bieber, I think.
I can see the. I just looked up Jeff Hoffman and I can see that a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I think we need to have the conversation, bring it back to gameplay. I was just reading about, Liz, did you go to any of the other games or you just went today?
No, I was there yesterday.
Okay. We need to have a conversation about Juan Brito a little bit. That's really starting to like itch at my.
So tell me, who is this man? Like I've seen him play for 2 games. Who is this man?
He's a
Also,
minor leaguer that just came
I
up.
also had that question today at the game about my own players.
Well,
I'm like, who are these
yeah.
men?
Gabriel Arias got hurt. His hammy is hurt for a while, like 4 to 8 weeks. He's going to be out. So we had to bring somebody up.
Yeah.
And everyone was very excited for Juan Burrito. I mean, I was very excited
Somebody was
too.
screaming just one burrito at him all game. Just one burrito.
But everyone knows he sucks at playing second base. Like
Okay.
even before he came up, I saw someone like, "Oh, I can't wait to see Juan Brito hit," and it was like a smiley face, and then it was like Juan Brito playing second base, and it was like a
Yeah.
horribly devastated face. And I was like, they're just playing that up. He's gonna be fine, and it's been really very tough to watch. It's been really bad.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I
Especially-
think I'm sorry. That's
Especially
why I'm
when
terrible. I'm not toxic enough to be like a baseball pundit. I'm like, yeah, it's hard. I'm really sorry.
It's like
No,
therapy
that's a
speak.
bummer.
No,
That's
it's
a
just our
bummer.
infield. I mean, we have had a very lucky, very good infield, especially you guys have Jimenez now, and it's
Yep.
kind of just like anytime it's hit around the infield, like I know Jose's got it. I know Rocchio
Yeah.
has mostly got it, but it's like, oh man,
Yeah, I
seeing
did
somebody
like
new
a
do
lot of
it.
balls went through there. I think
Yeah.
a lot of
Mhm.
balls went
Yeah.
through.
He does not
Uh,
know what he's doing.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It was
There's a
pretty
lot of
rough.
like, oh, I don't know if they had like, I don't know if it's like an officially tracked stat, but I was like at the game yesterday. I'm like, what is that stat? What does LOB mean? And I was like, oh no, it's left on base. It's the most terrifying stat. And it's on
That
the big screen.
is runners in left on base, runners in scoring position.
Yeah, they
is
like they say
absolutely.
RSP, but like it's just
Ooh.
LOB, and I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the one that makes you hurt
It's
after the
so
game.
bad. The
And
amount
like,
of times that we load the bases with no
Mhm.
outs and
yeah,
not a
you did
single
that.
person scores.
Today.
At least
No,
twice.
you scored some today, but like you had a bunch left on base. Your left on base was high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
and home
hurts.
regards.
Classic story.
Mhm.
It was really bad at the end with Tito. Like he left in 23, and it was like we couldn't. Well, that was actually probably more just we didn't have any offense. But then in 24 and 25, it was like getting these people home. We were known for like scoring with 2 outs because we literally could not score people before we had
Move
two
them.
outs. And it's turning out to be a problem this year as well. I've heard on the broadcast a couple of times that they're like, they are so good at scoring with 2 outs. Well, I would like to do it before then.
Before that, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, before that.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
just
like
it's a
that.
little it's a little less stressful when we score with no outs. That's fun too.
Yeah, you guys got two though today. You got two earlier.
Yeah, we tied it.
You
It
tied
looked
it.
Tied
good.
it.
Yeah, and then Jesus Sanchez.
And then you guys got a home run.
Who is that's a new man. He is a new man.
That's a Philly man for you guys.
Yeah, we traded Joey Loperfido for him, who was a good-looking guy. Joey Loperfido was like a good, and so anyway, Sanchez is fast and apparently better at baseball, which is I think important. But like
Sometimes.
and so I don't know. That was you guys like were pretty sleepy the last
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
That sounds right. That feels right.
Yeah, the Friday game, great. That's the
That
thing.
was a
with
great
That
us.
game,
doesn't
man.
happen to us. We don't put up.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
no,
but
we don't
but
score
that's-
5 in the
But
first.
that's the thing. This is the thing, though, and I know how it feels. Where it's like okay, you guys did get 6 or 7 in the first, right? Was it 5?
got
I don't
5
know.
in the
I was
first
I
on
was at the
Friday.
gym, as I told you. But I will say this: it's one of those games where the Jays lost against themselves, and you just happened to be there, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
and
fair.
that's exactly, we have that too. I mean,
Yeah.
we scored 2 today. We only scored 3 on yesterday. So again, guys, we're recording Sunday night, just so you're aware. So that's why we're saying today and
Yeah.
yesterday. I have one other question for you. Hey, what the fuck is with your left field? I hate it.
okay, let's talk about
That was so crazy.
Because
so-
George Valera was dying out there.
That
he is
was
normally
awful.
my
There's
like, oh
something-
my
no,
god.
no, okay. When they redid the field, just in general, there's a weird little corner left field.
Yeah.
I call it's like the place of darkness and shadows. And
It
you
feels like
and,
that.
And so what's weird is that in a lot of the stadium, if you're in the really rich seats in like the bottom, because everything got really rich,
Of course, yes.
you can't see in the left field. And I have my quarter seasons in the 2s behind home plate. So like pretty swag from my normal 500s. But today I was in the 500s, which I favorite behind home plate. Favorite seats.
Beautiful.
You can
Same-
see
yeah.
everything there. And I was just telling my friend, I was like, in most of the time of this baseball park, the left field is a weird land. It's like things drop, things happen, and you can't see it. You just have to hear.
Yeah.
Because the sight lines move. But I don't know, like that was a weird. It was like you know the
Foul territory is like 2 inches.
I thought it was a foul ball.
Yeah. They
Everybody-
did show,
everybody
there.
did.
I was
so
like,
they
let's
did
go.
show that actually our announcers were on broadcast like, oh man, I think that's fair. Why aren't they reviewing it? And then they showed like a slowed down replay and all of them were like, oh.
So I was
It-
in the stadium and
it
thought
hit,
that was
like,
foul.
it was like
yeah,
that
it is
much on the
weird.
line.
Yeah,
A little
there is
chalk.
There's
Yeah.
no foul territory out there. It is weird. And the other thing is that like it felt like Angels in the outfield because but the Angels like the ghosts that like make baseball wacky, and like because like things were getting dropped in that game.
You have a
on both
haunted
sides.
left field. Is that what you're
Well, I
telling
think
me?
that we do, man. I think it's a ghost in left field, and it can come for you at any time. Any of us, at any time. I think
It
maybe
will come for you.
maybe that's what almost killed me. I don't really know.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but it was. I agree. Like I was up in the fives. Thought I was like, oh, that's foul. No.
I mean, I think the product that we brought to Toronto in both sports was just so soul crushing that I can't even begin to describe the pain
Are we doing
and
both
agony.
sports? We're doing both sports now.
Basketball.
Oh my God,
I know.
seriously, yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
So I
That I can't. It's like I'm in so much pain today, Liz. I
oh,
can't
I'm
even
so sorry, but
fucking
so 'cause
believe
the
it.
Raptors. I was talking to my buddy, so I'll bandwagon Raptors, because baseball takes all my time.
Fair.
And like honestly, man, you get like already get like all right, like the pounds that I put on in the summer of just by like that. I can't have a winter sport too. I'd die. I'd be like I'd be out of money.
You can't drink that many beers.
I'd be way drunk all the time. I need to dry out. But I will say that like so yeah, I mean the Raps are they won the game. But I remember talking to my friend like last week and he was like, if we take one game, that'd be a good series for these guys. So I don't know.
me.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm
Can't.
gonna be honest with you. I was really shocked that we've given 2 to the Raptors.
Yeah.
But
I
Donovan
mean, I think
Mitchell
most people
just
are. We were the
has
favorites, I
disappeared
think.
in the playoffs. But Molly and I were at a bar today watching both games in sorrow. It
It's
was
so-
Oh
so
man,
sad.
that sucks. I don't know how that feels. That sucks. man.
it
It
was
was a
like I
great
was like
time, but it was sad.
no, it was super fun. It was super fun to watch both teams lose at the same time.
Yeah.
That was
That's
like
exactly how I
insane.
love
That's
to
how
spend
I
my
felt.
Sunday.
That's how I felt post World Series lost. Then we
Oh, I'm
lost
sure.
hockey. All the
Mm.
hockeys to the States we
Oh.
lost. I had a dark couple days there, and I was like, this is why I can't have more than one sport. Like I'm like it was all like blurry, and I really the men whatever. I didn't really care what the men. I wanted the women to win. I wanted the women's hockey team, Canadian hockey team to win. That meant something to me. But whatever. But like it hurts, and you're like two. Come
Yeah.
on.
And they were playing at the same time. And like
I know
being
that
with
because
the-
I got stuck in the friggin'
Oh my
TTC
God, I
coming
can't
home.
even imagine what it was like in
Yeah.
downtown
Your
Toronto
city must have
today.
been
Ugh,
elite
gross.
excited.
Actually,
yeah.
honestly, I didn't. It was kind of normal. It was like pretty normal. Pretty normal. It was a pretty normal day. I was like, yeah, but because it was a daytime, also like it's not nighttime. Nighttime, like that's the thing. I always like thought I was like, oh, the city connects. The night mode is so stupid. Stupid. My nephews who are like 16 and 11 were like, oh, I want those jerseys, and I bought them the jerseys. But I was like, and then I went to Cleveland and I was talking to somebody from New York because I was like, nobody parties outside the stadium. Like you have to go to the parties. In Toronto, you're in the party. You're like in it. You leave the stadium. You're like you're actively. If you have to work the next day, you're like I can't go to the bar. I can't go to. I have to not go to because all the fun is sucking you in. It's a hot summer night. No. And so, but it's like so that then I was like, oh, night mode because like we do party. Like Toronto's on because like
I
everything's
have
real
no
close
doubt.
together.
Yeah.
And then the CN Tower, I don't know, man. Friday night with the dome open and the CN Tower rocking is the best.
I'm surprised
Dude.
that it was closed today. It was like
Yeah, they do
72.
not. No, they don't open it before May. It's like they don't.
Oh.
It does not get out. You will not see it open. Usually, we have a holiday here called the Victoria Day weekend, which we call the May 2-4 because it's a case of beer and it's like generally when it falls. They don't really open it before the 2-4 in case unless it's like again, sorry, a Canadian unit. I think it's like got to be 17 or 22 degrees. And it's not. It's been really cold. I mean, it's been cold.
Wait, I feel
It's
like
been chilly here too.
Yeah.
We've been
I
playing
feel
our
like
games
I've been in the
outside.
CN Tower in January.
January CN Tower, yeah, you can get in the CN Tower anytime. You can go anytime.
Oh, okay,
With
gotcha.
the dome,
okay.
with the dome being open.
The oh, gotcha,
Yeah, the
gotcha.
dome, it's about the
I was like,
dome.
wait, I've been to Toronto. I've been there.
And and yet, yeah, apparently they were doing dome tests when they were out of town, so like the dome was just opening and closing a lot. But anyway, so the dome, I don't know where that rant went, but it's fine.
No, that's interesting to know. I honestly like I just saw the weather on Reel and I was like, why is the roof closed? on
Yeah,
such a nice
it won't be
day?
open. It won't be open till May. I mean, and they can close it. I mean, the thing's ancient. Like it's one of the oldest ballparks in MLB, and it takes maybe 15 minutes. It's probably like there's probably like 22 minutes, but it's like generally around then. So it doesn't, like if it starts to rain, it goes. You can see it. But the most magical thing in the world is the dome's closed. You're like, oh, I guess the dome's closed today. That sucks. And then you see a ray of light Hitting. And you see the dome open mid-game. It is like angels. You're like, because the whole vibe changes. You can breathe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure. Some of those photos, they got some real nice shots, some of your photographers. There was one I remember of they were on field and I think it was Vladdy next to it in the CN
I
tower
met that
rising
guy.
up.
So I actually,
Oh,
when I almost
beautiful.
died at the Blue Jays game, they finally gave me on-field passes, and I
It's
got
the
Aaron
least they
Judge
could
signed.
do.
But they really didn't want to do that. They were like, "Here's 2 tickets to the 500s." Anyway,
Oh,
but
sad.
that's only after they ghosted me. So, so Aaron Judge signed the ball. He was there.
Ooh.
Fuck the Yankees. Also, like, fuck the Yankees.
Fuck,
But
of
he
course.
was there, and
Obligatory.
then yeah, I met the guy who took that photo, and like I was like, "Hey man, do you make a lot of money?" And he was like, "The MLB owns the photo."
Yeah.
Fuck. Because I have another buddy I
Yep.
know who works at the Associated Press, and he was like, "I made $6,000 off a Shohei Ohtani photo." So I guess it's just licensing. But yeah, that's a great photo. That's one of the greatest photos
It's
ever.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless the MLB photographers and all of the freelancers
Yeah.
who get on field to do that stuff because
Yeah.
man, whew, they can take some nice ones.
Yeah.
I have a small tidbit about baseball card photos.
Let's go.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so in so you'll see a lot more recently, especially that they will Tops will reuse images because they don't want to pay licensing or fees for the new photos.
Yep.
And so they are basically there's like one player who got traded and they basically just photoshopped the same exact
They
photo for
do
like
that.
3 teams.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
And like, so I have a Joey Votto card, and he's wearing Jays gear. But Joey Votto never played a game for the Jays. He played it
Yeah.
for the Bisons.
Well,
But he never played a game. It's photoshopped.
yeah, well,
That's
so Tom
crazy.
Brady has a very famous Expos
Yeah.
rookie card, and he never once put a jersey on.
Yeah, it's weird. Like that's
That's
kind of
weird.
not right.
I don't like that. I don't like
No,
that at
they're
all.
you're trying to capture moments.
No.
When you're
Yeah,
manufacturing.
and that's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, I think it's why I get so bummed that you'll be like, oh, because my friend Derek likes to go through cards and basically identify exactly when the photo was taken, and because you can go through and find them, and he's like, well, this is the same one that's been used the last 4 times, and it sucks because sometimes they'll just like zoom in a little bit, but it's the exact same photo.
Oh, it sucks.
Just because they're like unwilling to keep, especially when they do that for there's a product called Stadium Club, which
Stadium
is just
Club,
meant, yeah, which is just meant to be like gorgeous photographs.
Yeah.
And then they'll like reuse a photo, and we're like, well, all right.
Yeah, that's not it.
Now, that was the whole reason I started I've told this story before, but it was with Mikayla's help. The photo that they used for Hedgie's card in 25 was the game that I met him.
Cool.
So
That's
I
really
was like,
cool.
I want to collect
Yeah.
all of this specific card because it was his hit in that game. So that's kind of how I don't collect a ton, but I do collect a little bit, and that's specifically the
Yeah.
one that I try to get all the
That's
variations
really
of.
cool. I don't know. I'm weird about I'm weird about card collecting because they're really expensive to get, and it's just gamble. It's getting real gambly. It's
Yeah.
real
Mhm,
gambly.
mhm, mhm.
There's I can't talk about the service name, but I won something, and I was like, you win a thing for this thing, and it was like you go online and you pay like $500 and you scratch and win your cards. You scratch your card, and that's the card you get. You're worth over or under, okay? And then if you want to, you can just sell them back the card. So it was a money exchange. It was just a gamble. It was like a weird gamble because
Yeah.
it was just like, but I meant to like the hits, the things. I collect cards with my nephew. We open packs together. We do the celebration box. We collect mascot cards. We get real excited for mascot cards.
Oh man, I'll stockpile some for you. I
Yeah, we love mascot cards. We love mascot cards. But me alone, and like I'll open a pack now and then, but like I don't know, man. I support something called Top Fan Rivalry, which is like a group, and they have breaks where like I pay monthly, but it's like a fan thing, and I sometimes it gets too gambly. It just when Topps publishes, here's the hits, or it's like if you buy this card, you may get signed Shohei Ohtani. So people are buying 20. I bought one, and I got a lucky card, a lucky Shohei when he did the 50 base. I got like a rare parallel. I only ordered one card, and I got the rare one. Now, it probably helped that like I don't know, guys. It was a little bit too convenient. I don't know. They priced kids out. It bums me out that I love Antiques Roadshow, and I know that when anything becomes a collectible, it's not worth as much money than it did before people knew it was special and they could throw it out. And it just bums me out that you're seeing adults take over a hobby that used to be a throwaway hobby for kids and commodify it. And it's getting away from the spirit of the sport and more into
Mm-hmm.
the spirit of owning things.
Well,
Yeah.
that's happening. My
Mm.
husband's a big Pokemon card collector and he's getting our kids into it too. And that's absolutely where it's going. We would love to just be able to like go up to a card shop and just buy a couple Pokemon packs to rip,
Yeah,
but they are never in stock
they're never in
because
stock.
Mm.
it's resellers coming in, filling up their
Yeah,
carts
and they're
with
lined
stuff.
up. I see like the
Oh yeah.
lineups for like and so anyway, but like that's the thing is like I managed to like get I usually win a box or like and I open them up with my nephew and my niece. And it's a fun collective activity. It's like a ritual. We all open a pack and we say what we got and then I look like I distribute them amongst the children. And but like I don't know this. I mean, great. I think grading. Things got weird with grading. Things getting weird. I feel like the shareholders are always winning. The billionaires are winning either
Yes.
way,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
it's like man, its hobbies are a luxury now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the Tops industry conference was maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And in one of their main points was that they were like, "Oh, we think wax is getting too expensive," and I'm like, "You control that. I don't know if you guys are
Yeah.
aware,
The
but
call is
wax is
coming from inside
expensive."
the house.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that is
Oh,
you doing that. No, I'm doing no rip 2026. It's awful. I'm having a terrible fucking time. I miss ripping cards so much, but it's just that it's been getting so expensive and because
yeah.
you spend like $300 on a hobby box and then you get like a $40 card. And then I was like, but I wouldn't allow myself to buy like a $300 card. So now I'm just like, I
Exactly.
switched
It's
it.
good.
So
It's
I'm,
because that's the gambling thing.
yeah.
Booping off. I bought. Okay, what's insane is I bought it's somewhere there. I have a Vladdy like signed, really nice card. It's a signed Vladdy card. He looks cool. He's wearing his pink stuff and his chains
Oh,
are shining in
nice.
the sun.
Mm.
And he's like, I paid $120 for it. But if I wanted to buy like any prospect, it's gonna be like $800.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's like
prospecting is insane.
and so but that's it. Like so I like Vladdy cards. I traded a card of my own face for a Dave Steepstein card. Somebody's like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "Oh shit, he's a Toronto legend." Um,
Because you have all of your own cards, right? Like
yes, I
they
do.
weren't
I
they
owned
weren't like
all of the.
available. You weren't like available to the public at all.
No,
How do
I have all of them.
Okay, so can I get one?
So like, maybe I don't let him go. Like I like
I
pretty
know.
much
I
hoard them.
respect it. I
No,
respect
well,
that.
let's talk. We'll talk. Let's trade. You got something good to trade?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They didn't they do something similar with Paul Skeen's rookie card, the like number one? The Pirates were like looking for it.
They were giving a whole
Oh no, that
package.
was
And
the
they weren't even
patch.
gonna like
That
give you
was
a
the
ton of money. They
patch.
were like, we'll give you like
Yeah,
Behind
it was
seats
Oh,
were
but
the
yes.
guys, there's so much
really
drama
good
about this
seeds.
card, though. Have you heard this?
There's
No.
new drama about the Skeens
I thought it
MLB
was
No, no, no.
Dating
over.
card.
There's old drama, but I feel like maybe you
Yeah,
guys
let's
weren't.
go.
I don't know what the
Okay,
Give it to
resolution
him.
so
was
the
to
original
this.
It's
drama
good.
was that so this card was put out as a redemption card. Basically, it was like a right, like if you find the card, then you can get it. And so the Pirates were like, if you get it, you can have like season tickets for the rest of your life and all this
It
stuff.
was a ridiculous package.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was basically, and so and then but the who ended up pulling it supposedly was it when the card first surfaced, it was already graded and it was no longer redeemed. It was the actual card, even though it was sent out as a redemption card.
There's a
And
time
so
lapse there.
yeah,
Like,
and also it takes like not 3 hours to grade a card. It is like $1 million card, so like I mean, it probably was fast, but like so it finally surfaced as a PSA 10 redeemed card. And this person posted, they're like, I want to stay anonymous. And it was like a letter from an 11-year-old kid who got a case of, which is just, there are thousands of dollars, like two or three grand for Topps Chrome 2024. He's like, I opened a case for Christmas and all I wanted was a Paul Skeens card and I happened to get it. And so there's never been an
no
identified
photo,
of like
nothing ever came out.
never.
No,
And
no,
so
you usually have the kid holding the card and the
Yeah.
redemption.
no, because there's no picture of anyone holding the redemption, which is actually the part that gets me the most. Because somebody would have
How
to send the
weird.
redemption card in, and
Yeah.
then they'd get the card back, and then that card would then go to PSA and then come back. And
Which
then
is weeks or months. Like
Yeah.
short.
yeah. And none of that ever happened. And so suddenly, so then my favorite part is that the card was then auctioned on Fanatics. who owns Tops, when there's other auction houses that I argue would be better at that time. So Fanatics has at this time has like gotten a long way, but like back then, like Golden would have been yeah, Golden, because that's like where you put $1 million cards is on Golden. And the fact that it went to Fanatics, I was like, oh no, this is an inside job. I was done. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh yeah, that was no child ever pulled this card because it just sold for millions of dollars. And then Dick's Sporting Goods bought it, which can bring me into a whole nother slew of millionaires buying collectibles.
Yeah, but the billionaires are winning.
They're always winning. They're always winning.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
No,
except for Dan Gilbert. Dan Gilbert, I think,
Dan Gilbert is our
favorite billionaire. Yeah.
Favorite billionaire.
As we mentioned in our very first show.
I stand by that. He's a good dude. He's doing good things for Detroit, doing good things for Cleveland.
Yes.
Big fan. Can he please give me a winning basketball team? Please.
He really is trying.
I know. I need Donovan to
trying.
I need Donovan to do better.
Yeah, it's a Donovan and Harden issue right now, and Evan and Jarrett. It's a team issue. It's
the entire team.
How many of those dated a Kardashian? I think one.
No, that was Tristan Thompson, and he is no longer playing.
No. Harden did.
Harden did he date?
Harden did too.
I think Harden dated Chloe.
Of course, it was Chloe because that was everyone dates Chloe.
I think it was.
I love that.
I think
Chloe's kid was born at Cleveland Clinic.
All right.
I like
Okay, I think we are nearing the end, but before we say goodbye, I have just a quick question, maybe one or two for Liz. So this semi went viral, but there is a new food item at Rogers Center. The with the blue garlic mayo fries topped with cotton candy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the inside scoop on this in a second. Here we go.
So yeah, I saw those kind of go semi-viral, and then I also saw a video of you trying them and reacting to them. So
okay, get ready. So I don't know why this caught. That's from 2 seasons ago.
Are they really?
Really?
No,
Oh
it's from
that's
from last season. That's from all of this is from last season.
How
I
crazy.
don't even know if they still have the fries.
Mm.
This I will say this. We all know it's rage bait. Like they have made a rage bait food. It's going. But somebody tweeted me like, "Hey, listen, you gonna try the fries?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right, I'll try the fries." And I was like, "How?" I was like, "Whatever." And like, I'm also like, this is my thing as to why I could never truly be a content creator. So like, I'm like, okay, man, yeah, I know first pitch. I know. I just need you to take the video of me eating these fries. Okay, all right, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. So I go, I get the fries, and like, they have the cotton candy. They have a blue sauce and a beige sauce.
Yeah.
Let's take a bite of the fries. What could go wrong? All right, let's go. A mouth explosion of grittiness. Gritty cotton candy, fluffy, but also hard. And the candy sauce. But wait, guys, the other sauce was garlic.
Who thought that was a good idea?
It was all mashed. It was absolutely terrible. And the worst part is if they just would have made garlic fries, they would have been really good.
Yes.
And so I tried.
We have garlic fries at ours that are pretty good.
And so, but like, it was literally like the blue super sweet candy plus garlic plus the grit, and I like my reaction is just like, ugh.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. It was so, and I paid probably $20 for them. So I brought them back, tried to get the garlic out the best I could. But yeah, so I'm not sure if they still have them. They probably do. But we
still have our Fruit Loop hot dog. So it's like you say it's rage bait, but we still have that hot dog.
People love it, legitimately.
Yeah, like
there we go.
Thing.
No, this is the thing you couldn't love. This is like a baby that is so ugly. You're just like, I don't know. And then, but you can't because it tastes like garlic. It smells like garlic.
Fruit Loop hot dog son or cotton candy garlic mayo fries daughter.
It was bad. And that's not a hot sun food. That's not like I'm full of beer and ice cream. Let's get one of those situations. So it was it's true. It was trash, and the media kind of just picked it up again. But the thing is, they always miss out on the worst part, that it's garlic, that the sauce is garlic, and they don't say that. They're like, it just says cotton candy fries, and you're like,
no,
sweet.
No. Cotton candy and garlic.
Garlic.
That is a combination made in hell.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
It's almost like dipping your fries in your frosty.
That is legitimately delicious.
Yeah, exactly. Until but if you add the garlic to that situation, it's not good anymore.
Yeah.
The fries with the sweetness is probably fine.
No.
And the thing is, you're like, oh, I couldn't make it work. I'm like, anyway. So I don't know if anybody has ever ordered that since, but you
Like
can.
legitimately.
But you could legitimately get it everywhere. Like it wasn't like a food that was like you have to go to this stand. Like they had it everywhere.
That's insane.
We'll need
It was,
some
it
boots
was
on the
wrong.
ground
It was
reporting
wrong.
our
Yes.
recall.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'll check if they still have it. I'm not gonna eat it again.
No,
Will
please
not do
don't.
that.
Please don't.
But
You've
it was. You know
already
what? It was bad.
You heard it
it
here.
looked bad. It looked bad.
Fucking bad. It's fucking bad, man. And it was bad. It was bad. Anyway, I don't regret a lot, but like I wouldn't do that again.
No, that sounds like something too that would just like stick in the back of your throat for like a good
Yeah,
week.
because I remember because
Yeah.
you don't you it's like eating a cotton candy or candy apple dipped in garlic with cotton candy on it. It's like kind of the smell, I guess, of a carnival, but like a real like this shawarma. I don't know.
It's like cotton candy and shawarma right
Yeah, it's
next door
pretty
to
much
each
that.
other.
That's
This
what
is
they
like
should
the
have called
sales
it.
pitch meeting for it. It's
Cotton
the
candy
smell of
shawarma
the
fries.
carnival, guys.
Like, and Toronto loves fusion food, so I could probably make a fucking killing selling carnival cotton candy shawarma fusion.
Oh my God, they do love fusion food. That's a really good point. The one time I went there, I was like, why are we were combining so many weird things, I thought, and that, thank you, I needed that.
Yeah, like beside me, there's a Vietnamese tapas place, and then there's
That
some
sounds
kind
amazing.
of
It would be good.
well, the sushi burrito was really big in Toronto for a while. So.
I think that's what I had.
That's like so old here now. That's like old hat
Yeah,
here.
no, that was maybe 10 years ago. It was just
Okay,
rice, a
yeah, I
lot
was
of
like,
rice. So
that
I was
is
like, no, I didn't fuck
fun.
with that.
I'm
Yeah, Toronto
actually
loves fusion.
I'm actually down in Virginia. I was born and raised in Cleveland, but we moved down to Virginia a couple
Did it?
years back, and we have a Mexican Korean place around the corner from
I
us
would fuck with that.
that
Ooh.
legitimately has the best cheese fries I have ever
Yeah.
tasted in my life because they like layer the
Mm.
cheese and
Did they
fries.
put some
So
kimchi on there? Did you put kimchi on there? I'd be
no, I'm
rocking.
not a kimchi fan, but they do bulgogi fries, which is
Oh my
That's
goodness.
that
amazing.
slap.
Yum.
That slaps.
Highly,
We have
highly
the Korean
suggest.
nachos at Guardians.
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
wait to try those.
yum.
They're like, I think it has bulgogi or something similar on there, but it's a Korean barbecue nachos. It's actually really good.
Ooh,
That's good.
we tried the new. I saw so someone next to us at the last game tried the Thai fries and they look so good.
Oh
But
yeah.
we did try the the beef tallow popcorn.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't for me. That was
Oh,
not
is
for
it
me.
heavy?
It's not. I didn't. They just like fry it in beef tallow. So it has like a like I when we lived in Connecticut, we used to get these. There was like this one food truck that had beef tallow fries, and honestly, was worth living in Connecticut.
Yeah, man, I dream of the time when McDonald's had beef tallow.
Yeah, and basically it was like back to that. And so I was expecting that from this popcorn of like the reminiscent of beef tallow, and instead they put like a weird barbecue-y
No,
sort of
they
seasoning
just
on it,
didn't.
and I was like, no,
Mm.
no, I needed to like this enjoy the beef tallow, and
You
they
just
just
want
didn't give me.
grease.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it it was okay. There, I wouldn't get them again. The Thai fries smelled insane though, and I will be getting those next time.
Yes.
I'm at the game on. I'm going on Wednesday.
And you
I'm
have
going to
good food.
Cooperstown this week.
Nice.
What? That's
Oh my
cool.
God, yeah, guys, I'm going to Cooperstown this week.
Ooh, that'll be
I'm going
fun.
to geek out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So I took
Aw.
off Wednesday. I took off Wednesday to go. We're gonna go to the Guardians game, and then we have those cool seat tickets where the food's all included in the 300 section.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Liquid Drug Mart.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
club seat.
And then we're going to
The
a
Paul Davis drug
Syracuse.
mart seats.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're going to a Syracuse Mets game on Thursday. We're just doing a little trip through
Dude,
the
I'm
upstate New
so
York.
jealous because like you guys have like ballparks close together. I
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
this one. This is it.
Yeah.
There's no minor league team. There's Buffalo. The Bison's in Buffalo, like 4 hours away, 3 hours away. But like it's just like, and you guys are like this little one and this little team and then another little
Three
team.
of
I'm like,
our minor league
Yeah.
teams are within like a 2 hour drive too.
that's fun, man.
It's really, really
Yeah.
cool.
And I
Yeah.
love it
Yeah.
when like that's the town's team. Like this is our team, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
catch baseball like anytime around
We
here.
also have
That's the
was
best.
it Lake Erie Crushers? It's like
Who
it's
I love.
they're like an off-brand baseball
They're like
team. What league
they're
are
an
they?
independent league. They're an
Who's it?
independent league.
Are there lake monsters in that league? I know the like I don't know where the Vermont lake monsters are in the country. I know they're in Vermont, but I've checked. They used to be the Expos farm team like many years ago, and I used to go.
Oh.
Oh my God, they're grapes. I didn't know
Yeah, they're grapes.
that.
That's
Cutest
cute.
logo.
Oh my
Wait.
God, they're so cute. The
Can I tell you
Frontier
why?
League. Please go ahead.
Yeah, first year. Like,
Okay, so the Lake Erie is very, very lucky to have micro ecosystems that all around us, and so we really shouldn't be able to have we shouldn't be actually able to grow
This is the best.
grapevines, and instead, so that's why we have so many vineyards in like out in that western area, because they're in Lorraine. Is because we have these microclimates that can support wine grapes and stuff, because that's why, like, because you'll see like a lot of like Catawba Island has, all of those have their own like wineries and stuff. It's because it only happens because of the Lake Erie
That's cool.
microclimates, and so
That's
they're
really
Lake Erie
cool.
crushers because of that. And I was
That's
like,
cool.
I had
yeah,
no
there you
idea.
go.
So Liz,
you
you
go.
do have for the Frontier League, there are the Ottawa Titans.
Oh, sorry,
And-
the Titans. Sorry, the Titans play. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Ottawa Titans. So that is the Ottawa team.
And I could not tell you how Troy, it's French, I
Yeah, you
think.
can spell it, you pronounce it.
Riveris, I don't.
Yeah, so
Eagles.
the Ottawa Titans are like it's fun, man. The games are fun. It's fun. That's fun, but it's 5 hours away from me. It's still
Yeah,
pretty fun.
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, it doesn't
Wow.
look anywhere near Toronto, but they
No,
do.
it's not.
Canada does have 3 teams in the
Yeah, we have the
Frontier League.
Vancouver Canadians. We have, which are the single A for the Jays. We got the Titans. I don't know, man. I think that's it. But like, okay. Oh, I also have a league beside me, called the Canadian Baseball League, and
That's fun.
well, it gets weird, guys. Okay, so it's like it was like there's a team, get ready, called the Toronto Maple Leafs baseball team. They're older than the hockey team, and they would have played, like, Jackie Robinson would have played against them when he was in the farm system around here. Anyway, so as a gimmick, last week the Toronto Maple Leafs baseball team would play in the park behind me. They signed Yasiel Puig. Yeah, from
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, we used
And
to
I
have
was like,
Puig.
no, but like, he has a federal crime. He's about to go to jail for 20 years. They're like, yeah, he's gonna come play. I'm like, I don't think he is. So that's the gimmick that they have
But
going
can
on
he
right now.
not?
Yeah, and I was like, and they're like, he's gonna be the face of the league. I'm like, but why? But why though?
From prison.
Yeah.
From prison. So I was like, but anyway, so there's like a 10%
that.
chance that he may be playing for free in the park behind my house this summer.
Hell yeah.
Found guilty
That's
of
awesome.
obstruction of justice and providing false statements to federal officials investigating an illegal sports gambling operation.
Oh my god, does he
Among
know
Us.
Clause
You know,
A?
I
No
know
class
we-
A.
Yeah, I know we always say bet on ourselves, but like maybe like no. Maybe don't. Shit.
All right. Well, I think that is going to be it for this episode then. But thank you, Liz, for joining us. This was a blast. This was so
Thank
much
you for
fun.
having
so
me.
much.
Thank you for having me. Anytime
Of course.
you guys play Toronto, hit me up and
Hell
we
yeah.
can talk about everything except for the ball game. And let's go.
Nobody
That's how
wants
we
to
do-
hear
that's
us
how this
recap
podcast
it.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the Guardians lose, we don't talk ball.
No, last week we
We
did not.
avoided.
No, we talk feelings. Talk feelings. Just talk your feelings. It's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I am game. Absolutely. But thank you also, Mikayla, Kelsey, and Molly for joining me tonight. And as always, thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on your favorite podcasting app and all of our social channels so you don't miss a thing. And especially so you don't miss our next segment of Across the Diamond, which I believe is going to be in a couple weeks here, but we will let you know. As always, whether you are here for the hot takes, the heartbreaks, or the home runs, don't get caught looking. Go Guards.